What's up, everybody? Welcome to 3D Rivals, your first line of defense against stupid movies. My name is DJ, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, my sister, Dara.
What's up?
And my brother, Derek.
What's up?
And this week, in anticipation of the new Fantastic Four movie, we decided to watch the original 2005. Well, actually, we can't call it the original. There was one before this.
We save that because I have it in my random movie facts.
Oh, my bad. Okay. The original to actually make it to theaters.
Yes.
2005's Fantastic Four, starring Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, and man, I used to watch this guy on He Didn't Die or something like that. I forgot what the name of that show was.
You talking about Michael Chiklis?
No.
Oh, not that. Oh, the guy who played Reed?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him in another show. What else was he in?
It was a show where he like lived forever or something like that.
Oh, was it one of those shows that only last like 10 episodes?
I think it had like maybe 2 seasons.
I'm looking right now.
Okay,
I didn't look into his acting career.
Because like looking it up, I was like, oh, I think he's the only one that hasn't really done anything. But you're saying I'm incorrect, and he has done stuff. I think his name is Iowan. I don't know. It's Welsh. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah. But you mentioned Michael Chiklis as well. And then you had Gillian McMahon. I think so.
I think it was Julian.
Okay.
Yes.
My bad. But he did recently pass away. July 2nd of this year, actually. So he's the one that played Victor Von Doom.
Yes.
But yeah, and this was our first foray into the Fantastic Four on the big screen. This was when superhero movies really started picking up, right? So this is right after Spider-Man and X-Men. And Fox was like, yeah, let's do this. Although this is nothing like the X-Men.
Nothing
at all.
Nothing.
This is a complete 180.
Yeah, it was definitely a different tone, a different. I don't know. It was different.
Yeah, definitely difference. So, I remember watching this movie a lot, though.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of those things that we didn't really have a lot of options. Like, basically, we had X-Men or Spider-Man, and that was it.
Yeah.
So it was just like, as a kid wanting to get, your superhero fix.
True.
It was in the rotation.
I used to watch the Fantastic Four cartoon.
Ooh, not good.
Man, I tried that too.
Oh, I lasted like 10 seconds.
Well, I think I've mentioned it on a podcast before. I had went back and tried to watch Iron Man, which we used to watch all the time.
Also not good.
Extremely bad. Yeah. I wanted to get through it. Hulk was good though.
Hulk was very good.
Hulk is good.
But it was surprised that it actually wasn't on that long.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I think just 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
It just seemed, I was like, were we just rewatching the same thing over and over again? And not picking up on it?
Yeah, we were.
To go back to the actor that played Mr. Fantastic, I looked up the show that you were talking about. It is called Forever. And he doesn't die. And it was on ABC. 2014, but it only lasted 1 season.
I have never heard of this show.
Yeah, he was a New York City medical examiner, and he was also trying to figure out why he doesn't die.
Yeah, the guy who played the father on Independence Day was his son, but he was old.
Okay.
Because he keeps coming back.
Yes. So he doesn't age.
Oh, I think I know. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I have seen this show.
Yeah.
I have not. This was my first time hearing.
Okay.
Of this.
I mean, I didn't watch it, but like now that we're getting details about what happened, I
think it was like on Netflix or Hulu, and like me and my wife like watched it when it.
Understandable. I'm watching a lot of trashy stuff on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
It's just like, this thing is on.
I watch things. I've been reading some books, and then like I picked up some books, and I was like, man, this was a really bad book. And I read it, and while I was reading it, I was like, I don't like.
Hey, I've been watching Alias. So.
Oh gosh.
Alias is okay, but every episode is the same.
Every episode is the same.
I couldn't keep up with it.
But it's a lot of Main Street actors now
Yeah.
that was in that show.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
but it's still very weird. I'm just like, oh, okay. It's like the exact same formula for every episode.
Every episode.
It's just after one season, I'm like, okay, guys, we
That's
gotta switch it up.
Yeah. But all right, so it's 2005, so that gives you an idea of the time period. And does this movie scream 2005?
Oh yeah, it does not age well at all.
Oh my goodness! And the one thing I could say, since it's around the superhero genre, X-Men and Spider-Man, they don't scream their time period. Well, one, Spider-Man is one of those movies where it's like you're looking at it and you're like, when does this happen? Like the Batman animated cartoon. It's like, is this future or past? I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's how the Spider-Man movies are. And then X-Men is kind of its own thing.
Yeah, because X-Men always is sort of futuristic simply by the nature of their like abilities and the technology that they have. Is like, because they're all supposed to be super smart or whatever, they're always advanced technology no matter what time period it is in.
Yeah.
So they're always ahead of the time regardless of what decade it actually is.
Yeah. But this movie,
Yeah.
the music, the
just a lot
extreme sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is.
It is for sure the early 2000s all over it.
Yeah, I could like feel Britney Spears ready to start playing or something in it, you know?
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
Pink.
You know what? A Pink song would have been appreciated in this movie.
You know, I we could have done with a Pink song.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So this movie definitely feels its time. The writing as well. It's very campy, but not in the way that the Spider-Man movie was.
Yeah, it wasn't too over the top.
Mm?
I felt like certain spots, it was like, okay.
I felt like it was very over the top.
Yeah, I think the point that I was saying was the Spider-Man movies did the camp well.
Yeah.
This not so
I don't think it did. Like they were so like early on, like where they're making like talking about like you're always stretching to the stars or something. Ha 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 ha. Or he's talking about you're very solid, and I was like, we get it. He turns into a rock. It's just like it was just
they were very on the nose.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the nose with it. I mean, it started off showing a statue of Victor Von Doom in the metal.
Yeah.
Like foreshadowing he's gonna be a metal man.
Yeah. Just very like, why are we doing this?
Because you had to do that in movies back then.
No.
Gotta make sure you tell the audience.
Okay. Well, I did not appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So speaking of that, I was going to talk about the writing for some of this. Dialogue is bad.
Yes.
Very.
Yeah. You mentioned a line of him Doom talking to Reed and saying, "You're always stretching," you know. And this is before they got their powers. And it's like, okay, dude.
Yeah. Or the one scene where he was just like, it's just these 4 words, and then he runs in.
Yeah, and someone says, and then also, okay, I mean, I'm about to nitpick this one. Were they really in a relationship? Like, why were you about to ask this lady to marry you when both of you guys basically was like, we're not in a relationship though, but you can marry me? It didn't make any sense.
Their relationship dynamic did not make sense.
So Sue, I feel like, was just in a relationship with Doom because she was mad at Reed, and Doom was just in a relationship because she's not normally a person that will just go for him because he's super rich, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then when she had dinner with Reed, didn't she basically told Reed that they weren't romantic?
Right.
So
I didn't know what was going on there.
What?
It was a weird storyline.
Just such a weird thing. I mean, at least let's pretend like these guys are in a relation. You know what I mean? Like, just the whole dynamic just felt odd and stiff. Like, you guys have never talked to each other a day in your lives.
Right.
Because that's what it felt like.
It did.
It felt like the conversation you have with a stranger on an elevator, and you be like, I cannot wait until I get to my floor.
So I would say that's probably chemistry between the actors. There was none.
There was none. But I was at that for everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody.
Good, yeah. Yeah. Not like if you get 4 people together and they're the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They should have like chemistry.
Well, I think problem number 1, Jessica Alba, horrible in this movie.
Yes.
Just horrible. I don't even know why we even picked her.
I know why.
We know why.
We know why, but seriously, people.
I got some nitpick scenes that explain why.
Yeah, I was like, especially with the invisible scene the first time.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And that was campy. I'm like, really, y'all?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we mentioned the writing not so great. We kind of spilled into the acting, so we might as well talk about that. I don't think that went well either. To the point because Captain America came out not so long after, with 4 years or so after this movie.
Captain America was 10.
Was it 10?
I thought it was
5 years.
Yeah, I thought it was 2010.
Okay. Yeah, it had to be 2010 because Avengers was 2012.
So when they announced Chris Evans as Captain America, I was like
questioning that choice.
Johnny Storm?
Yeah.
I was like, no,
ain't no way.
Turned out to be a great Captain America.
Yeah.
2011.
Because I was like, that movie was going to be bad. What year?
2011.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
6 years later.
Yeah.
So like it did not go well in this. Not to say his acting was bad. It's just.
I think that's proof
that
it
was appealing.
You can only do so much with the script you're given.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like you said, it's like, I mean, his acting wasn't bad, but clearly he wasn't given much to work with. Right? And you say 6 years later he's Captain America, and I really enjoyed the first that first Captain America movie is one of the Marvel movies that I can watch all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can watch that. Winter Soldier, Civil War.
Yeah, I can watch all 3 of them all the time.
They are 3 of the best Marvel movies.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that we mentioned Jessica Alba. I don't think there was any good thing to say about her acting in this movie at all.
No.
Same thing with Reed. I forget his name again.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah. Doom, over the top.
Just over the top.
So over the top.
I think he would have made a good Doom if that one. I feel like he was too far from his counterpart.
Yeah.
And if like they went out of their way to make him this evil guy, which I mean, Doom is pretty evil, yeah, but the way you introduced him and had him interact, it was like just the obviously evil person is evil kind of thing they were doing.
Oh, yeah, he was in the shadows in your introduction. And I was like, why is this my dude sitting in the shadows? Yeah, everybody else is brightly lit, and then he's sitting in the shadows
for a business meeting. Stupid. Yeah, so I think he might have been a good choice, but again, I think it's one of those things if you can only work with what you're given.
Yeah. So I mean, Michael Chiklis did
about what he does.
Yeah,
I'm not a super duper fan of him, but he wasn't awful. But
no,
nothing.
I felt like he was the most fitting for all the characters, actor wise. If you would put the actor with the character.
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah,
I guess he's a pretty good bench.
Yeah. So that was fine.
Yeah.
There you go. Ben Grimm was fine.
Yes, that's what we got out of this.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's not get it confused. I wasn't saying that it was great acting going on. It was just the best out of what was there.
Yes. So okay. Music is forgettable. I don't even know what the music is in this movie.
Like the theme song?
Yeah. What is the theme song? Do you remember the theme song to the Fantastic Four?
Well, now no.
I know it was there. It played
in the very beginning when it comes on, and it wasn't bad. But I don't recall hearing it throughout the rest of the movie.
It not being bad isn't the point. It should be memorable.
That's true.
Like I know what the theme songs to the X-Men movies are.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man movies, you definitely know what Avengers are, right? So
I think maybe the difference is because the X-Men theme is so similar to like the theme you've heard growing up, even though it's different, but it's just like it fits so well. And Spider-Man, obviously, you use the original this one was like something completely different that to me doesn't speak Fantastic Four compared to the new movie that's coming out next week.
That's memorable.
That's very Fantastic Four.
Well, they literally say it.
But you know what I mean? It gives me the feeling of like the old cartoons.
It does. The style of the movie does too.
The style.
Which I don't know what's gonna happen with this movie, but I feel it's the style and stuff like that makes me at least intrigued to see the movie.
Yeah, and with the actors, the director wanted to make sure that the actors that were chosen was actors that had good chemistry with each other in other movies.
It's important because the whole thing about them is about them being a family.
Yeah.
And in this movie, they did not feel like a family
at all.
No, well they
felt like four individuals that came together.
Yeah.
And I wrote
which
that
was
down
still
in my
done
notes.
better.
Like, it didn't feel like a family.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy was 6 individuals that came together, and they still better chemistry.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
Right? 6 random people that came together.
Yeah.
And even when they were arguing and stuff, and still like, I like this group of people.
Yeah.
I did not get that here.
Well, it's like it felt real.
Mm-hmm.
Or more recent Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's another one.
Yes.
And they kept saying we are not a team.
Chemistry is what carried that movie, to be honest.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. So the chemistry definitely takes this movie down.
Mm-hmm.
We won't get too bad on the visual effects. You know, we talk about cinematography.
It was good for its time. I mean, even now looking at it, it wasn't. I'm like, it's not the awfulest thing I've saw.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
And like my kid watched it with me. I think for a little kid, it's probably great.
Yeah, it was fine. Like there were some parts in stretchy scenes. I was like, oh, that wasn't great.
Yeah, the stretching.
Yeah,
I felt like how they did Human Torch was fine. Like,
that was fine. Sue was fine too.
Yeah.
Thing wasn't bad for that time period. Like,
but that was
if
a suit.
They came out. Yeah, I was like, if they came out with that today.
I think it was fine.
I think it was good. It was practical.
I think it's fine. It's fine because it was a suit. If it was CGI, it would not have aged well.
No.
But because it was a suit, I mean, he looked better than it did in the 2015 movie.
Which I didn't watch and don't want to. But yeah. And that's all CGI.
Yeah. So I think to me, the only real hiccups would have been like Reed. But that's hard to do.
That is hard to do. Yeah.
Yeah, especially in 2005.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I give him that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, so it looked okay. Nothing, no fantastic scenes or anything like that.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the story. So what was the story? Well, Reed wants to study a
some storm in
space.
Yeah.
Which just reminds me of Dark Phoenix. Cool.
Uh-huh.
But this came out before Dark Phoenix, so
yeah,
it's whatever.
And I mean, that is the story with the Fantastic Four. It's always
the cosmic storm.
Some cosmic storm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he wanted to go up in space and study it, and he had to go to Doom to get the funding and use his space station. Space stations don't look like that. Why do they always look like that in movies? I don't understand.
You have no idea how disappointed I was as a kid to realize space stations did not look like Star Trek. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no.
Because when niggas like, we're building a space station, and so this is what I had in mind.
Same.
And then you realize it's like some weird satellite thing that you can barely float through, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Hey, they're up there in space, okay?
I know, but TV ruined me on that one.
Years at a time, too.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that's what it looks like.
I think months at a time.
Months.
You can't spend years up there.
Yeah. But yeah, super disappointed. But yeah, no, that's not what they look like. It'd be cool if they did.
Yeah.
It would be. I don't think it's practical.
No, it's not. Still.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about building a space station on the moon, so that would be cool.
It's gonna be as big as a closet and not a walk-in closet.
So what's the point?
Well, no, like they're saying if you build on the moon, then if they can get materials from the moon, you can build a rocket from the moon, and then you won't need to use as much fuel to launch.
Oh, but then do you like refuel and all of that on the moon?
I don't know. You gotta hope the moon has all the materials you need.
Guys, this sounds.
They need someone, so they need to send a group of people to the moon to find the material.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or robots. You said robots.
I mean,
yeah. Okay.
What? It's better than Mars. All right, so but okay, so they're up in their unrealistic space station.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they wanted to use Doom space station because it has shields to protect them.
Yes.
My thing, okay, I have a few questions about this. Because we were just going to put some plants out to be studied. They do this in space for real. This is a real thing. But if we knew a cosmic storm was flying... First of all, they're way too close to the Earth for that cosmic storm. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm getting real...
Technical.
It doesn't even matter. Look, we need the storm for them to get powers.
Okay. All right. You're right. So anyhow... Okay, but if you knew this storm was going to hit, there's no way you allow your astronauts to be there.
Well, remember his calculations was off.
Still, but then you put yourself in the line of the storm.
Yeah, it's you go up there a month beforehand. You put out the samples, and you're gone before that storm gets there.
Yeah,
I thought they said he had 7 months.
No, they were going to be on the station. That's why they wanted to be.
They wanted the shield, so then they closed the shield so that the storm would basically pass over them without harming them.
Which didn't work.
No, because the old boy's math was clearly off.
Yeah, and that's the issue with Reed.
Well,
which I'm like, he can't be wrong, but he's wrong a lot of the time.
So wrong
when you conveniently need him to be correct.
Right.
Yeah. So okay, so they're there. So everybody, all 5 of them, are on the station. Victor's going to propose to.
Yeah.
You already mentioned that didn't make sense. He's proposing to Sue. It didn't make sense.
Oh.
Whatever. And the storm's coming faster. And then Victor just straight up was going to close everybody off. Mm-hmm. And then Sue's like, you can't do that. I'm going to go help them. And then he closes her out.
He does.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Although, I mean, honestly, he wasn't wrong. Because seeing how fast that storm hit, he had to close the shields.
I guess you're right. Yeah. I guess you're right.
Yeah. There was really nothing they can do.
They didn't have time.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, we should abort mission. Yes, you should abort. There's nothing you can do.
If you don't save Ben, they don't get powers. Ben dies or gets powers.
He wouldn't have died, apparently, because he got hit by it anyway.
Yeah. No, that so happens because remember, he said, oh, it's going to be hit us in 9 minutes, and it hit them like 20 seconds later.
Yeah. Because you should have had enough time for Ben. Also, okay, I have a real problem. I know it's probably cutting into nitpicks.
That's okay. I'm just crossing them off the list.
The jump?
Ben, no, not the jump. He's in space.
Okay.
There were jets on the back of his suit.
It was.
Why wasn't he using them?
Yeah. But anyhow, because you're in space, the jet's going to make you go fast. But whatever. Okay. Ben, come back. Why? I'm not done with this. Ben, turn around. Super slow. Oh no, storm's coming. Super slow. And I'm like, can we move?
First of all,
instead of telling him to turn around, like, yo, the storm's coming now. Go.
Yeah,
like, you wasting time.
We don't have any time. I don't understand. It's like you're out there. You not see this? How do you not see this?
It's very the other way. It's pitch black up there. See that bright storm.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me not noticing it's about to rain. Cause you see the dark clouds, you're like, is it about to rain? You know what I mean? Like something should have, a disturbance in the force or something should have said, something's happening out here. Maybe I should turn around. He didn't turn around not one time the entire time he was out there. And then again, how did no one see the storm coming faster than they thought?
I don't know how you didn't pick that up earlier. Like you picked it up 9 minutes before it hit. Yeah. You're tracking the whole thing the whole time. You guys would have seen that it's moving faster.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Are cosmic storms just flowing out in space? I need an astrophysicist to tell me. I don't know.
Look, don't, whatever. I just accept science, comic book science.
Comic book science.
Yeah, because comic book science.
Because it's like, why does it only happen once?
Well, I mean, I can believe that, like, oh, it doesn't pass Earth all the time. That's a thing.
Yeah, it can be like a once in 1,000 years or something, I guess. Mm. I just feel like, how come if it passed over Earth, shouldn't more people have powers? Or does the atmosphere protect us?
It was crossing over Earth. His theory was that it passed over Earth millions of years ago, which caused the boom in life
right
and whatever.
So then this one passes over Earth, what happens?
No, so this one wasn't going to go through Earth. It was going to
go
past it.
I see. Okay.
Which is why they had to go in space.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyway, they all get hit by the cosmic storm and get powers, except for, again, not only they tell us before with their corny lines, but we see, like,
in the storm cloud
stretching as he's getting hit by the cosmic ray. They thought the shot was cool. I know they did. They were like, "Wow, this is great." Sue's turning invisible. Johnny's turning on fire or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, cool.
They do that in the cartoon intro too.
Do they?
In the theme song. Mm-hmm.
Well, like as they're getting hit by the cosmic storm.
I think so.
I'll watch it tonight.
Which cartoon? Our cartoon? The one in the 90s?
Had to be. There's something too, right?
There's a bunch of Fantastic Four cartoons that I haven't watched. There are some modern ones, yeah.
Oh, I thought there was only two. The original and then one that came out in like 2010 or something.
I thought it was only two.
I thought there
was only two.
No, okay.
They both suck.
Yeah, I believe that. I watched it though as a kid.
I watched one episode. I forgot why. It was research for the podcast. Okay. And I watched it. I was like, man, I'm glad I never watched this cartoon.
Oh, was it 2010s?
Yeah, the 2010s one.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one either.
It's not good.
But okay, so they all have their powers. And they come back. I don't know what kind of resort hospital this is that they're in.
Right.
What is that?
I don't know. I guess it's something Doom owns for some reason. And
okay.
Where were they?
The Alps.
They were in the Alps.
Okay. All right. I know I said I was going to be done with my nitpicks. How fast did they get from the Alps to New York?
I don't know.
Because Ben runs away and he ends up in New York.
He was in New York. You're right.
So that's why I was
Johnny
like...
Johnny went skiing. It was the Alps, right? That wasn't New York.
I was just like, well, maybe they weren't in the Alps. That is how I justified it. Maybe I heard wrong and they weren't in the Alps.
I didn't even put that together. See, that's that movie stuff where you don't really notice.
Yeah.
Because if he ran off, how did he get to New York?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe they were in the Appalachians.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe they were in, like, upstate New York or something.
Okay.
Although I don't know if they skied.
In the brief synopsis, it says they return home, but soon begin to develop strange powers.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely glossed over how they got from space back home, but whatever.
Yeah, I had a problem with that, too, because... You know, they all get hit with the cosmic rays, and then you wake up in the hospital. Mm-hmm. How did you get back to Earth?
Yeah.
You would wake up on the space station.
Yeah, like, was the ship damaged? There's, like, so many things that should have been addressed.
Right, because who flew them back to Earth?
Right, because wouldn't they all have been seriously injured? I would assume.
I guess Doom did. Maybe he didn't get knocked out because he was protected by the shields, quote unquote.
Is that what it was? Since he had the shields...
Well, they don't tell us. We're gonna have to put this together ourselves. So yeah, I guess Doom flew them back, but he's not a pilot. That's why you needed Ben there.
Yeah, that's why you needed Ben and Johnny, theoretically.
Yeah, because if I'm not a pilot, I don't know if I'm navigating a spaceship back to the planet.
Well, if you're not a pilot, you don't know how. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just hop into the driver's seat of a plane.
True. There's a lot of buttons up there.
Too many buttons. Don't give me a bunch of buttons.
Too many.
So, yeah, somehow they get back to Earth, and now they all start developing their powers. Mm-hmm. I get that Johnny's a hotshot and stuff, but I feel like it's way overboard in this movie. It's way overboard. He's just like, oh, I'm going to go skiing and whatever. First of all, no nurse is going to see your temperature at 209 and then later go skiing with you.
So I was thinking that maybe she was thinking the machine was broken because at 209 he's dead.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like, yeah, he's dead. So clearly he's walking around, so she'd be like, something must be wrong.
But also, anyone that touches him would have like gotten burned.
I would agree with that. I was thinking like maybe it's just his internal temperature, but he personally isn't always hot. I don't know how that would work.
I don't know how that works
his clothes
either. But
were burning
when
he was in the like when they were at
I
think that's just a comic book trope because that's never comes up as an issue. Like people touch him all the time with no problem.
He would have to have his Fantastic Four suit on.
That then he had to be like Rogue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would get burned every time.
Yeah, I thought of it, but then I was like, oh, maybe it was like some comic book reason why.
I guess in the comic books, I was saying that I guess he can control it. I'm just saying in the way they had it presented in this movie.
That's true.
He was hot himself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm guessing he can control it. He can lower his body temperature.
Okay, sure, fair enough. I guess.
Fair enough.
Sure. Yeah. She would have got burned then, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you get into?
I do not.
Water with a guy after he was just on fire?
I do not, because I think that goes back to our thing. At that point, she will get burned.
Mm-hmm.
We do not do that. Absolutely. That, and I feel like I'll be concerned.
Yeah, right. A little bit.
I'm not. I mean,
also, I'm not going skiing with you.
No.
Right.
No. Right. And then also, why did he come back with no clothes?
Because all his clothes got burned.
But I just feel like the journey back to the hospital.
Oh, he just had her coat.
At no point did you thought, man, maybe I should grab some pants.
He just walked back into the hospital. Where was he gonna get pants?
Where did he?
Anywhere.
Where he picked the helicopter up from? I'm sure there's a ski lodge or something.
No, there wasn't. I don't think.
I just feel like he should have stumbled across some pants.
My first thought was, now is she cold? Because he has her coat.
Now she doesn't have a coat.
It was about modesty, not about warmth. Because he's not cold.
He could have grabbed, I don't know, anything else.
Yeah, that's what
he could have made an undergarment with her scarf or something.
This is true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but they all develop their powers in stupid ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Reed catches a bottle of wine as it's falling and his arm stretched and it's like, what?
Yeah. And Sue telling him to look at her.
I can't. Like, just say she's invisible.
Man, everyone else would be like, oh, girl, no.
No, he did the same thing he did to Ben on the space station. Ben, turn around. Sue, look at your hands.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, I can't see you, you're invisible.
Yeah.
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 Reed's an idiot.
Yes.
But okay. So
that's why I don't like him in the
And then of course Ben turns into the Thing.
Yeah. Where sometimes he's heavy and sometimes he's not.
Definitely.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, because remember he turned, he was too heavy for the hospital bed.
Yeah.
But then he sits in regular chairs.
Man, he needs to get them school chairs. Don't hold them.
The school chairs never break.
One of the plastic ones.
Because they're designed to last for 50 years.
Yeah. Okay, but Ben goes to see his wife. I've got a lot of problems with this.
Yeah.
All right, so he doesn't just like pop up in front of her like, boom, hey, I'm a rock guy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He calls her. He kind of prepares her for it, and he's like, hey, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look a little weird. I don't have a problem with her taking some time to consider whether or not she wants to be with a rock person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know for better or worse, but you didn't sign up to be with a rock person, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get you taking time for that. But running and screaming.
Yeah, agree, because
that was over the
I didn't
top.
understand it because he's not scary looking.
No.
And so I agree. A little bit, I might be a little taken aback. Like, oh. Like, I know something happened to you up there. I did not expect you to turn into a rock.
Yeah.
And then I would have hoped that someone at the hospital would call my significant other and say, hey, maybe don't tell her all the things, but first, so she can expect something to be different with him.
Yeah.
That would have been a nice thing to do. I, too, agreed. I thought her reaction was a little extreme. And I thought, like, at least give it a couple of months. See if this is something you can live with, and if it's not, it's fine. But it just made her come off as just like a real shallow person.
Yeah, it was. I
think that's what it was supposed to be.
But that's not the narrative they gave when he talks about her.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, first, and this is a person that you love, you spend some time with, like. I'm probably gonna have some sympathy for my spouse who has come back as a rock person. I know they didn't want to be a rock person.
Yeah, I mean, I would give it a try, and then if it's too much, then it's too much, and then we can talk about that. But you to be running away from that guy just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the running and the screaming sent it over the top.
And then it was, get away from her, you creep.
Yeah, just like what? And then she goes to the bridge to break up with him. Like, why? Like, girl, why? Why are we here?
Why was she at the bridge?
Yeah.
But okay, we'll go back and talk about the bridge fight. But I did want to talk about her on the bridge too. Mm-hmm. So, why were you there? I don't understand why she was there. But she shows up there, and she gives him a look like he betrayed her so hard, and just like I get, and she puts the ring on the ground or whatever because he did what? He didn't do anything. He did his job and ended up being a rock person. Not his fault.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is she giving him that look?
Yeah. Like, yeah. It just didn't make any sense. And you know what it made me think of? It made me think of Two-Face. Because in the cartoon, like his girl was really trying to stay by his side and help him out. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, in that case, even when he was just like, hey man, this guy is a murderous criminal. Mm-hmm. You're like, but I can with the right therapy and we can work it out. And I was just like, this is what his lady should have been like.
Yeah.
And she was just like, you're orange now. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It was too much. Like I can certainly see if like, hey, she breaks up with him eventually or whatever, but it was just too much, just too over the top, too extreme. I'm just like, why are we acting like this?
Goodness. Yeah. So the bridge scene. Mm-hmm. First of all, the whole accident was caused. It was by Ben, but I guess technically. No, it's fault. The one idiot fell on the street. He would have got hit by a truck.
He would have. I still think the accident was too much for what really happened.
True. He stopped a truck. There was a lot of cars that crashed. Now, I've been in a pileup.
I don't understand the purpose of that pileup where all lanes of the bridge is blocked.
Yeah. And then it was like all this explosive stuff.
Well, movie, everything's got to blow up in it. You can't not blow them up.
Yeah, so I thought I was like, man, this accident escalated real quick. Just I didn't understand it. So I mean, like technically it was his fault because he stopped the truck and chain reaction or whatever. But I'm still feeling like, was it too much?
It was. I felt like it was too much.
It was too much. And then all of a sudden, all the cops and the firefighters are here. We're talking about, by the way, y'all showed up.
The last fire. Why did that fire truck? Nothing was on fire.
No.
Not
at that point. No.
Well, they still come.
Yeah, they come.
Yeah.
They always come. It was
blaring in. The way it crashed.
Yeah, that crash was unnecessary.
Yeah, there was no need for the fire truck to crash.
Yeah.
Also, do we make fire trucks that come in two pieces?
They might.
I mean, I guess so.
It reminded me of the toy, though.
The toy, that was a big fire truck.
They might.
Because most fire trucks I know it's the one thing.
Yeah, I agree.
My other thing, might be a nitpick. And we'll probably talk about the other half of it. But they said they needed Sue to be invisible to get through the crowd.
I was going to mention that.
Yes.
But then they didn't follow Sue through the crowd when she was invisible.
Well, my thing is, they can still see you, though. So what does her being invisible mean?
Also.
That was my thing. So, so everybody in the audience knows what we're talking about. So there's a crowd around, and they're trying to get to Ben. And they're like, we can't get to this crowd. But Sue, you can turn invisible. She does, but oh, no, you can still see her clothes.
Yeah.
So she's got to take all her clothes off in order to get through the crowd. But, like you said, I was thinking before they even did this, I'm like, okay, so just Sue goes then, right? Because just because she's invisible doesn't get you through the crowd. Mm-hmm. And also, how does being invisible get you through the crowd?
It doesn't, especially when they all watch you turn invisible. And you're still saying, excuse me, pardon me. I know where you are.
Also, yeah, they got through the crowd without being invisible.
Yes.
Yeah. So that whole scene did nothing but make Jessica Alba take her clothes off.
That's why that scene exists.
Yes. That's the only reason why that scene. So they could show her in her bra and panties.
Mm-hmm.
Pointless. At least make it like, if you're a writer and you're like, I want to put Jessica Alba in her underwear, I don't know, make it make sense. Like, at least write it in a way that makes sense.
Right.
Okay? I don't.
I would agree. Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like in movies and TV shows, when they have stuff like that, it's annoying when it's just like, okay, you just did that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, okay, please.
Agreed.
But okay, they get through the crowd, and the Fantastic Four shows off all their power. Did Johnny do anything?
He saved that girl.
Now I'm wondering, how would he save her? Yeah, that's right. So something exploded and he blocked it. Well, I mean, no, I take it back. You blocking an explosion would save the person. Now, a regular person could save them as well. But Johnny just didn't die in the explosion.
Okay, I'm gonna say still no. Because I feel like he would need to have to build like a whole shield or something. Yeah, I feel like that girl is still getting got
too hot.
That girl's still getting burned up.
Yeah. Okay. So temperature.
Yeah.
Because he blocks the explosion.
He blocks the explosion and he absorbs the fire.
That girl's
but
still
I feel
getting...
like the girl is still, the temperature is too hot.
Is she getting real toasty?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. They got like things where bombs go off, and if you're like behind a pillar.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I wasn't buying it. It didn't seem like he was blocking her enough.
Yeah, I feel like the temperature is too hot.
Yeah, I was thinking no on that.
Okay. So he does that, of course. Sue stops an explosion with an invisible shield, which makes her weak because
she's a lady.
But that's how Sue Storm is apparently in every medium.
Yeah.
Hopefully we change this. Hopefully we change that. I think we gotten past the fact that women can use, like, the men never get weak for using their powers. Yeah. So I don't understand, like, why? How come all of the women?
Jean Grey is like that every time.
Super powerful.
She's the most powerful telepath, even stronger than Professor X, and it's just all the time.
Oh.
Well, they didn't do that in X-Men 97.
They did not do that in X-Men 97.
So I'm hoping that means we have moved forward.
Also, Rogue is one that doesn't do that.
That is true. She has never done that. But I feel like she might be the only one.
Yeah. I don't know why Storm does that. Why? Why you do that with Storm? Come on.
There's no...
Why all the time? I don't
She's
understand.
sending way too many lightning bolts. She can't hold it anymore.
So,
but I do remember Sue Storm in the cartoon.
Yes.
In the Spider-Man cartoon.
Yes.
And
they do it all
always
the time.
where her, it's too much. Just because Alba's nose was bleeding.
Yes.
Like she was 11 from Stranger Things.
So I'm hoping in the future we have moved past that.
I don't know. I seen it in the trailer. It looked like she was kind of wobbly at the
That's
knees.
just Sue Storm. I think at this point it's just Sue Storm.
Okay.
She's trash.
Well, we already know I'm not a Fantastic Four fan, so.
I mean, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I've always watched their stuff. I don't know why.
Right.
But, like, I'm never like, hey, man, I can't wait till they make a Fantastic Four movie. You know?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, it's Marvel's first family. And I'm always like, I don't care. Give me X-Men.
It's like, I know I don't like Fantastic Four because it was just like, it was like they're one of the few heroes where like everybody embraced. Mm-hmm. So it was like when they came and went to the Bastard building and everybody cheering them on, and I'm just like, I still don't like them. like they're so corny. Why are y'all so happy about this group?
Well, that's another that was my nitpick. Like, what did they do on the bridge that was so fantastic? Where it's like, we gave you guys a name. Why would you be giving it, like, in that incident? What led up to them being labeled a group?
Okay.
It's only the Fantastic Four.
Well, being labeled a group. Well, I don't know. Yeah, there was a lot of things going on. I mean, I could see you see Ben Grimm saving the guy from the truck or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he's a hero. Also, police, what are you doing? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, put the guy down. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, most unrealistic thing about this entire bridge scene.
They didn't shoot him?
What they did shoot him.
They did shoot him.
Oh.
Was that the firefighter stopped the police.
Oh, yeah.
The firefighter was like, oh, no, he's a hero. And
Not
then they all
happening.
believed him. No.
Not happening.
It's not happening at all.
Not at all.
No. I was like, oh, what? My suspension of disbelief has just been broken.
Not at all.
Yeah. So, yeah. They do a bunch of stuff. Reed stretches over the bridge.
I'm just saying, like, in that incident, I don't see this instant celebrity status that they got. Mm-hmm. Especially for, like, now, it's like, everyone is talking about them. They're like, oh, we made a toy out of you guys. Like, why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It could. I mean, you see one clip goes viral and a person's making a meme coin, stealing money from all their fans and stuff. Like, immediately. That's how it goes.
I'm going to say no. I just feel like nothing about that bridge made it.
We don't get Johnny coin out of it.
No. I don't think we do.
Fantastic coin.
Oh man, okay. So okay, maybe. I don't know. It was 2005.
Yeah. So no.
No, I guess not.
No, especially not enough for Johnny to be able to show it to a motocross thing.
And they just put him in there?
And they put him in there.
Well, okay, did they know Johnny Storm already though?
No, because he said he was a member of the Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying no to that.
No. Okay. But all right, so they all decide to move into Reed's building.
How does Reed own that building? Because he owns the whole building.
He owns the whole building?
Does.
Well, what money?
Well, he had money.
The thing. He had money and went bankrupt.
He got New York skyscraper money?
Not anymore.
According to in the comic books, yes. But the thing is, the running joke about it is, it's always threatened that he's going to lose the building because he keeps losing money.
So Reed Richards is a billionaire. That would make him one of the richest comic book characters.
Yes, but he's not because
all his money's gone.
He keeps losing the money. And I know you didn't get far in the cartoon, but every episode the landlord is coming asking for rent money. So he doesn't own the building.
Yeah, he wouldn't own it if his landlord. He doesn't own the building.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's paying
I think he
something.
just has they're in the Baxter building. I just think he has that penthouse.
The penthouse.
All right, my question was if he owned it. Penthouses are also expensive.
Yeah, but less expensive than a building.
Yeah, I would go with that. I misspoke. He owns the penthouse.
Okay, that still would make him one of the richest comic book characters.
Well, I mean, everybody in comics is rich, but Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Well, in Daredevil.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, they all decide to move there so they can be studied, I guess. I mean, I guess Reed is one of the smartest people, so fine.
With he just gets in his own way.
So, okay, fine. He can do the studying. Needless montage. Victor Von Doom obviously has something going on. I don't know why everybody keeps going like, what's his problem?
It was so weird. Like, I didn't understand why it was just like, because the one doctor's like, you could be contagious and poison the whole people. I'm like, he was in space with the rest of the people. If they have powers, he has powers. I don't understand like why his narrative was so different.
Yeah.
I'm like, obviously he has the same thing these people have.
Absolutely.
Silly, but okay.
Yeah, it was a bit silly.
No one's gonna question that doctor getting killed though.
Yeah, I was like, wait, didn't
fingerprints and DNA is all over that?
He's on the schedule. It's a doctor.
No one's gonna question the board being murdered.
Oh yeah, he murdered the board. Which reminds us of Spider-Man 2. I was like, isn't this storyline of Spider-Man 2?
It's Spider-Man 2.
It's just the storyline for Spider-Man. Oh, no, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's the same story. Cool.
Yeah.
It was done better than.
Was.
But yeah, so Doom, what is his plan? He just wants to get back at Reed, I guess. Yeah. Because everybody's mad at him because it failed. But the experiment failed or whatever.
I don't understand that because, okay, you didn't get your samples, but no one died. You clearly made it back to Earth just fine. I don't understand what the uproar was about.
Yeah, I feel like their stock actually would have went up.
Yes, because first of all, you created the fan. I didn't understand the whole IPO thing at all.
Yeah,
because it's like it's science. So sometimes you get your samples, sometimes you don't.
I was about to say space missions fail.
Yeah,
but I'm like, you did come back with samples. You came back with 4 people with powers.
Yeah.
If I'm the board, I'm like, yo,
you're eating that up.
Yeah, if I'm the board, I'm like, yo, give me their samples or bring them 4 people in here.
Well, even then, you take credit for creating the Fantastic Four since they're super popular right now.
Yes. Yeah. Or could you imagine if NASA like sent a rover to Mars and then it like fails on impact and then everybody goes, "Oh my God, NASA! No, they suck. What's wrong with you? The mission
Don't they
failed."
have a stuck rover right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
They've been stuck in a cannon for like 5 years.
Yes.
It's like, oh well, we'll figure it out.
Billions of dollars just in a canyon on the planet.
Yeah, so it like it didn't make any sense because I'm like, it wasn't really a failure.
No.
And then even if
I thought the same thing.
Even if you failed, space missions fail.
Also,
I'm just like, you had 4 samples come back.
Also, why don't we have the plant samples?
That's also
you
true.
could have gotten them.
Well,
and took them back.
I assumed that they were.
The samples have to be floating and like away from the.
I don't know, but I'm assuming that they were all unconscious because remember, Sue was in the hospital. Mm-hmm. Ben was. So I don't know how they got back.
Yeah, well, because Ben was unconscious the whole time.
He was unconscious the whole time.
Maybe Johnny flew him back.
On his back?
No, on the spaceship. Johnny was the pilot.
Oh right, right. Because Sue was in the hospital too when we the first time we see her when they get back. So I assume that they were all severely injured or something.
Yeah. But neither here nor there. You could have brought the plant samples back. It still got hit by the storm.
Yeah.
So why was this mission a failure? I get like they got hit by the storm. They're alive, so we're glad about that.
Yeah.
We definitely need to study them.
Yeah.
But the mission didn't fail.
No.
It didn't. So I just the whole IPO thing just didn't make any sense to me. I understand like why all of a sudden you went from building this man a statue to voting him out. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So great. So Doom wants to get back at the board, wants to get back at Reed because he blames him for it. And Reed also wants to turn Ben Grimm back into a regular person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole premise of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Is him trying to turn Reed back to normal. I mean, Ben
back to normal, yeah.
Back to normal,
yeah. A lot of nothing happens in the second part of this movie. The second act of this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it was Dr. Doom killing the board, then supposedly individually destroying each member of the Fantastic Four, but it doesn't work, and they have this really soft and very short fight at the end of the movie, and then that's it.
Yeah, third act was kind of weak too.
Yeah.
But okay. Johnny goes to the motocross thing, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's mad because it's like you gave us names and you made us cool suit. I mean, like he did make the suit look better. Putting the 4 on there makes it look a lot better.
It does. It helps.
Hey, don't be mad. But whatever. He calls Ben the Thing, which obviously makes him angry. And so they start fighting, right? And like, oh, guys, don't fight. But I'm sorry, even though Johnny is kind of a D-bag, I'm on Johnny's side in this fight because Ben balls up his Porsche, takes his Porsche and crumples it into a ball because he called him the Thing. Now, was that mean? Yes, it was very mean for him to call him the Thing. Do you crumple up
Well, he can't punch him.
Right.
Well, yeah, but come on. I agree with Johnny. Like, do you know how much money that car cost? And you balled it up. What am I supposed to do? You think Progressive is covering that?
You'll find out.
Nationwide is not on Johnny's side.
How do you put that claim in?
Yo, I'm just saying, look, you started a fight you couldn't win. You got what you deserved. Saying he started a fight.
Anyway, he did punch him.
Oh, see?
Yeah, he did.
Come on, think about this. Was like a whole, like Johnny has been on this dude from the very beginning.
He has.
So this was just
another thing about the Fantastic Four that I find annoying in the comic books. It's just the constant back and forth between Thing and Johnny.
Oh,
I didn't get that from the trailers for this new movie.
Yeah,
it was some banter between them, but I didn't get the.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be that heavy. Maybe
not. But also, this is an established Fantastic Four.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. So, but okay, that was second act. We got another scene of Jessica Alba having to take her clothes off.
Yep.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. And then third act. So, Doom convinces Ben that Reed is not taking the series to heal him. It's been like a day, mind you.
No. It's been more than a day.
Okay.
It's been a few weeks.
Okay. It's been a few. Wow. Yeah. I mean,
it
should only take a few weeks to change the molecular structure of someone.
I'm agreeing with you. It was the easiest manipulation ever, but yeah, it was a little longer than a day.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Doom convinces that Reed's not really working hard on it because he wants to spend more time with Sue.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben takes that bait so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, how is he supposed to... And honestly, Reed's reasoning was true. He's like, I can't just throw you in here. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right. Because it can also kill you.
And if something can kill me, I'm going to want you to kind of dial that at like all the way in to a point where you're pretty sure it won't. You know?
Agreed.
So, but this is stupid. So they have a fight. So Reed tests on himself, which makes him worse.
For like 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds. He's okay though.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really do anything.
Nope.
Yeah. No, they didn't explain why he got better from that. I guess he just got better. I don't know. But then Victor figures out that it's just a power thing. So he puts Ben in there and then he uses his newfangled electricity powers, which I don't think Doom has.
No, he does not.
To power the machine. I don't know how that works because you created, well, one, Reed must be a mega genius because he just created the Cosmic Storm.
My thing is, if you can create it, why did you
go in space?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he created that so easily. I'm like, you could have just created the Cosmic. You guys didn't need to go in space.
Didn't need to go to space at all.
Nope.
But okay. But anyway, so it's a Cosmic Storm. Is throwing some electricity in the Cosmic Storm, is that what it needed?
I don't know. I just assumed that he was super powerful, and so whatever power that he can emit will power up the machine.
Okay, that's what it was. But also, it mutates him further.
Yeah.
But Ben gets turned back into regular Ben Grimm, only to find out that he was being double-crossed by Victor. This was so transparent that my 9-year-old son figured it out. He was like, oh, he did it so he can kill him. I mean, he didn't kill him, but he literally figured it out before. And I'm like, yeah, this was, you're just super transparent with everything you're doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Ben's normal now. He's taking out the muscle, which I don't know that Doom needed to do that, but okay.
Well, he manipulated
but
the
Doom
strongest one.
Can beat them all.
Yeah.
In the comic book Doom, yes. This movie don't know.
So okay, so he's gotten rid of Ben. He superheats Reed so he can't like keep his structure, and then freezes him for some reason.
Because then he'll break into a bunch of pieces.
Why not just break
him? He didn't do that though.
Like, just break him. That's the entire time I'm just like, we're not gonna break him though.
Yeah, because he fires a missile at Johnny, a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah.
Johnny's the hottest thing around in any place, so it's gonna follow him. And then that blows up, and he goes 2 down, 2 to go. And I'm like, but no, it's not. You have one behind you sitting frozen. That you should have 3 down, right? And just 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, I guess not, because Reed was still there. He didn't want to kill him. I guess he wanted to save him for last.
Yeah, like all villains.
Yeah.
He didn't kill him so the movie can happen.
Yeah. Sue's there. Ben turns himself back into the Thing. And then they have a stupid fight on the street against Doom. Ben, horrible superhero, as he tosses a car and kills a bus full of people. It hits Doom, but then it hits a bus.
It's true.
And I'm like, you killed all those people.
It's very true.
And then why is everyone cheering? No one knows who Dr. Doom is. No one knew what was going on.
No.
They're all like, oh yeah, they were heroes. To what? What was happening? All of a sudden they just started fighting.
Right, because he wasn't a world threat. He only wanted to get rid of the Fantastic Four.
Right.
He didn't save the world. Yeah. So
they don't know about the Boardman being killed yet.
Yeah, so at the end there's like a whole party. Thank you, Fantastic Four. For what? Y'all don't understand what happened.
For killing a bus full of people. We hated those people. All right. Anyway, they superheat him because I guess his body's made out of metal.
Yeah. And then cool him off.
And then cool him off really fast. So now he's stuck.
Yeah.
He's a statue. And that's how they beat him. And then we send him back to Latveria as a statue. That won't make that country angry.
Right.
Like, so you turn one of my citizens into a statue and then meld him to me. That feels like a threat. feels like a threat.
Definitely.
But that's not a developed country though, correct?
No, I don't know.
No, it is not.
Not until Doom gets there.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. And that was the Fantastic Four. Yep. Cool beans. Do you have any movie facts for us?
I have some, yes.
Okay.
So the fact you started to talk about was this is technically not the first Fantastic Four movie.
Yes. Okay.
There was one made in 1994, but it wasn't released. They had no intentions of releasing it. They just made it so they can keep the rights.
Yes.
Okay.
Which seemed like a waste of money, but okay.
Was there any name actors?
You don't think Sony would do that?
I didn't really do a deep dive on the movie.
You don't think Sony would do that with Spider-Man?
I guess it all depends
we are going to get a Spider-Man movie once every 3 years?
But at least it's a real movie. They didn't make a B movie just to keep the name.
They will eventually.
I wouldn't put it past Sony.
Okay. All right. So it was Michael Chiklis who wanted the Thing to have a real suit instead of a CGI version one, which I thought was a good idea.
Yeah, good idea in 2005.
Yeah, that thing weighed 60 pounds, which might reconsider when I think.
Probably hot.
It was very hot, and they shot it in Canada, I think. Yeah, they shot in Canada, in Vancouver. Okay. So it was very hot. But except for when they were shooting on the outside scene in Vancouver, he was the only one not freezing because the suit was so hot.
Yeah.
So it has some benefits.
Well, I don't know what movie it was. Maybe Black Panther or something like that. They had like a cooling thing in the suit.
Okay.
They did. I think they said one of the rocks was either they took out one of the rocks so that way they can like put in air, like water or whatever because it was so hot. Yeah, so there was something like that. Not like, not fans or whatever on the inside, but something to cool them a little bit. This was the last Marvel movie released on VHS.
Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure we had this on DVD.
I believe by 2005 we were buying DVDs in our house.
Yeah.
So for the invisible scenes, Jessica Alba basically shot each scene twice, once by herself, once with everyone else, so then that way they can do the invisibility reflective thingy bob. Yeah. Let's see, and then
we didn't just put her in a green screen suit.
Nope, they did not.
Why not? That's gonna be the easiest thing to do.
Maybe it didn't look good. I mean, I thought it looked okay.
Yeah, I was like, for back then, even now, I was like, I thought that effect was good.
Yeah,
it was.
So my last movie fact. So that is not how Dr. Doom gets his powers in the comics.
Heck no. Not even close.
Yeah.
They keep making him get his powers with the Fantastic Four.
They said that they redid it in the Marvel Ultimate Comics, but as far as I know, that's not canon, right?
No. Ultimate Comics is not
separate
canon
universe
at all.
Yeah, so that's the only place I saw where they made it where he got it on the mission with them. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe that's what they've been doing in the movies. I haven't really seen the new one. I mean, the 2015.
I think the new one
might be the same.
The 2015? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he got it with them too.
Yeah. So I don't know if this one changed.
No, Doom's not even in this movie.
Yeah, he making a.
Oh, yeah, credit scene. Yeah. Well, Doom's in the Avengers movie, so yes, there will be.
Yeah, it's confirmed he is in one of the end credit scenes.
Of course he is. I'm like, who didn't see that coming? Oh,
I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
we need a build up like Thanos, okay? Like, you can just,
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to talk about casting. So when it was originally planned with a different director, writer, and whatnot, these were the people they were considering. Paul Walker as Johnny Storm. I can certainly see that.
I can see that.
Okay.
For that time period.
Yeah, he was super popular.
Yeah. Well, we said it was 2005, right?
Yeah.
That's extreme 2005.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jude Law as Dr. Doom. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
John C. Reilly as Benny Graham. I'm gonna have to say no to that.
John C. Reilly.
He's always in movies with Will Ferrell. Like he was the brother in Step Brothers.
No. Oh no.
Now he has done serious roles.
He has.
He's pretty good at it.
Didn't he do Cash? Johnny Cash?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I watched a movie about Johnny Cash. No.
Yeah, I mean, I think, but he did play him.
He did not play Johnny Cash. He might have been in the movie.
No, I think he did. I know they did a redone one recently with, is it Chalamet? Timothy Chalamet?
I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
He's one of those people I don't understand why he's so famous.
Yeah, we lost
Timothy Chalamet.
I don't get it.
What?
We lost a lot of fans.
We did. I don't get it.
I personally don't see anything wrong with Timothy Chalamet.
I didn't say anything was wrong with him.
Right?
I said I don't get it.
Whatever, man.
I don't get it. Okay. And then Sue Storm was Charlize Theron, which I can also see.
I can see that.
I'd take her over Jessica Alba all day.
Yeah, I like Charlize Theron.
True.
Yeah. Alrighty. Nitpicks that we did not talk about.
Mm-hmm.
How are they mission ready in 6 weeks? Like, there's no way you can get ready. That's probably why Reed screwed up. Because there's no way you can get ready for an outer space mission in like 6 weeks.
That's true.
Just not happening. Okay, so we talked about Deb a lot, but why did she go outside in her little nightgown? Like, I mean,
he told her to come down right away.
She was in her negligee. Yeah. Like, girl, put some pants on. Open.
She had a surprise for me.
With no shoes.
Yeah, well,
in New York.
Hey, right. Yeah, put some shoes on her.
Why'd you come outside like that? One thing, she had on regular PJs, but she was wearing her fancy PJs.
I will see if like she had the coat clothes, but it wasn't.
Or put on a real robe. But
all right.
But I mean, she was wearing her silkies, and I was like, why are we outside like this?
Yeah.
Didn't make any sense.
And I was like, he wasn't coming home that night.
Yeah, was she expecting him?
She had a banner up that said "Welcome home."
She was expecting her other man because she didn't know Banner was coming.
That's why she was so quickly able to get rid of him.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I take that theory.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Okay. So at one point they wanted to see how hot Johnny can get.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You reach 4,000. That's the heat of the sun." Not happening. Not happening.
They would have been dead.
That building would have been gone.
Hot. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was just like, if he got that hot and you talking about is as hot as the sun. I'm like, that building is gone, and you killed everybody in like a 5-mile radius.
Now, the whole igniting the atmosphere, I don't think would happen. They were afraid of that when detonating the atomic bomb, which gets hotter than the sun. It does not ignite the atmosphere. I'm not sure that would happen. But yes, they would be dead.
They would all be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just thinking. We talk about how come they didn't grab the plants. I think they did grab the plants. Because remember before
then the mission was successful.
Yes.
Then that really proves the point that it was successful.
Yes, and the reason I think is because when Reed was testing the machine, he said, I ran out of plants. And that's when he decided to test it on himself. So, like, if it was just regular plants, just get some more. I'm thinking he was running the test on the mutated plants.
Oh, my God. And seeing if he can turn them back.
Yeah, it had to be, because I put in my nitpick, well, if you ran out of plants, why would you? But then I'm like, it must have been the space plants.
So the board was just stupid.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Why did their stock fall?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Their stock falls if they died.
We literally have a person. Well,
I don't think that's true in any case, right? People died on NASA missions. We didn't stop sending people in space. Well, and I get it's different because I know it's different because it's not a private company, but I still think it's the same thing.
I don't know if Elon Musk or Bezos kill those people. I think they stop.
Tesla stock rebounds.
Okay, but exactly, it always.
Well, I mean, eventually,
rebounds, so we don't start firing people. Because think about it, like when car companies like, oh, we recall 1 million cars.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. Volkswagen gets sued for lying. People still drive Volkswagens.
Yeah.
Volkswagen didn't disappear.
Either way, it's not the end of the company. Like if the stock falls just a little bit.
You think a company is going to fail because it's going to go back up?
No.
They would have to do something very.
They're going to have to.
Very awful.
They're going to send out a statement.
I just watched this video about this oil company where these guys got sucked into one of the underwater pipes, and the company did not let any divers go in to save them, and decided to open the other end of the pipe, knowing it would lower the pressure. And it killed them. I'm like, they committed murder. That was murder. I don't like,
I would agree.
And yeah, that company's still fine. It still exists today. It's good. It's great.
Was this the Deepwater Horizon? Is that what that's about? Or was Deepwater Horizon something else?
That was something different.
Oh, I was thinking about
also based on a true story.
I was thinking about the oil spill, right? I mean, we still get our gas from BP.
I mean, yeah. BP didn't go under.
Well, their stock went down for like a month.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So he would have lost 10 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it wouldn't have been where they had to fire people and shut down companies. That would have not happened.
I just don't. Yeah, like I think
even
that's too
and I'm
true.
saying with me saying like even if they died, like even with them dying, I'm saying like stock would have failed, but not far enough where they had to.
You don't get rid of the CEO.
No, especially like the nature of a space mission is risky anyways.
Yeah.
I just don't think you get that reaction for something where everyone knows the risk.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Okay, my last nitpick. So Ben needed Doom to power up the machine in order to get rid of his powers. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't need Doom to power up the machine to get his powers back. And then did Ben operate the machine by himself?
Yeah, because you need somebody else to turn. Well, no, Reed did it himself.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
Reed
Ben's
did.
not as smart as Reed.
Smart enough to do that because it's like Reed and Victor are.
Agreed.
Yeah. That's the point.
I think my point stands on that one.
Yeah. He does. I don't think he's able to do that by himself.
Think the machine turns him back into Ben because it didn't have enough power. I don't know. They don't explain this.
Okay.
Or maybe it still had all the power. The juice from Doom was still in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yep. Sure. That's why that worked.
Yeah. Well, I did mention at the beginning the writing wasn't good, right?
Not good. Okay. That was my last nitpick.
Okay. All right. We get to rate it.
Yeah.
All right. As always, I'm starting with the numerical rating. Not as always. We started doing this.
Yeah, we started recently.
Mm-hmm.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
All right. I'm going to say this movie was short. It was only an hour 45, but it felt very long.
It did feel
It like literally, I had 20 minutes left and I was like, I'm going to have to come back to this. Like, I just, It was so long. I'm gonna give it a 3 or a 4.
Oh,
I'm giving it a 5.
5.
Yes.
Oh man, I really gotta calculate this now.
Sorry, we threw you off with too many numbers.
All right, so we got a 6, 5, and a 3. You said 3?
Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
4.7.
Out of 10.
Let's see.
So what is that?
Yeah, 4.7.
Tell me now.
That's
that
less.
That would have been a pure torture, right?
Pure torture.
Yeah. Which is what I would have said.
All right. So based on 3D Rivals, unwavering mathematical calculations of how good a movie is, the Fantastic Four is pure torture.
Oh, oddly enough, we don't know what this new one's gonna be like. This is the best one.
What's the best one?
This is the best Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, that's what everyone's been saying?
Well,
I mean, the
out
bar's
of the
not
3.
high.
Out of the 3?
Out of the
That's
3,
what I'm saying.
this is the best one.
Oddly enough.
Oh, this one.
This one is the best one.
Yeah, Rise of the Silver Surfer is worse. I was thinking we should have.
We haven't done that.
Oh, you think we should have watched the second one? We should have watched
that because this movie is about Galactus and Silver Surfer.
You're right.
We should have watched the Rise of the Silver Surfer.
We should have did that. Why did you say something?
I thought of it today.
No.
Yeah.
You're right. Whoops.
But yeah, Rise of the Silver Surfer is horrible, and I didn't watch it, but I heard and I refused to watch the 2015 Fantastic.
Man, I watched it during COVID.
Very bad.
It is very bad.
Okay.
Very.
So the pure torture Fantastic Four is better than all the rest. So not a high bar for Marvel to pass here. If we're just comparing Fantastic Four movies,
sure.
I think this would be the best Fantastic movie to come out, probably.
I'm kind of thinking that
they at least got to get past.
All they got to do is, and I feel like the story is, if the story is better, it is already better than the.
Honestly, I think they're going to lose. Otherwise, why are they coming to?
They had to.
So they're gonna the whole movie.
Because have y'all seen the latest trailer?
No, I try not to. I watched first trailers. And then I don't watch any more.
Okay, because the latest trailer tells you why Galactus is there.
It's for the kid. We all can figure that out.
It was for the kid.
It's for the kid, and they tell Galactus no. So he's saying, because he said, I won't destroy your Earth if you give me your kid.
Oh. I figured the kid was important because otherwise, why would they? Because in the first trailer, it's like, oh, I'm having a baby. And I'm like, this kid has to be important for the movie because otherwise, what's the purpose?
It's called First Steps.
Yeah. And Franklin Richards' powers, he can create worlds and universes. So if he takes the baby, he can satisfy his hunger because he can just create a Earth for him. I mean, a planet for him to consume.
Doesn't the planet have to have like life on it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
But it could be any kind of life, correct? Or does it need like living beings?
I don't know.
That
like,
part I don't know.
Like, does it have to be inhabited, or can it just be plants and bacteria or something?
I don't know, but if that's the case, then that also sounds very cruel. That you creating a planet full of life.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. If it's just plants and stuff, who cares if you destroy it?
But
it's just plants.
Yeah, we don't know if it's just plants though.
I don't know if Franklin is creating people.
I don't know.
I mean, we don't know the extent of what Galactus needs.
We'll see. Maybe they'll explain.
No, I think we do because wasn't there a time when Silver Surfer was only directing him to planets without people on it?
Yeah, and I think it wasn't lasting that long, and Galactus
was
mad at him.
But life is life.
Yeah, which is why the Silver Surfer was doing that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think. I highly doubt Franklin can be creating people up in here. So if he could just make a regular old planet, then okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So we'll see. Next week we're going to be talking about the Fantastic Four. First steps, and we'll see how it has to do better than the 3 that have come out. I'm just saying.
It should be.
It's not going to be hard for them to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easy.
Like I said, I'm like all it has to do is be a decent storyline, and they.
Well, the other 3 hasn't accomplished that, so.
Yeah.
It's not as easy, I guess.
I also want to compare it to the Thunderbolts, which was the latest Marvel movie that came out, and the first in a long while of movies to come out that was decent from Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. I want to see if they're keeping it up or.
Agreed. I feel like you have to like make progress.
Yeah.
Like this has to be better than Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you next week.